What's good, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back for another round of Fuck Ice reading sprints. Bestie's already here. What's up? Hey, how's it going? Tell me about your day. I just finished bathing my face in ice, and it feels good, hence the moisture. What I'm going to be reading during these sprints is right here. We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. Y'all saw me read this last week on our sprints. Amazing. Very talented author. I'm on page 228 of this book, and I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It is very good. There were some pieces of news, ICE-related news, that I wanted to share before we end up getting started. So I'm pulling that up because I do want to make sure we're taking this time to also discuss what is happening in addition to reading books that ICE simply doesn't want us to read. Yes, welcome, Nervous Nebula. Welcome back. It is good to see your stunning icon once again. Okay, so who is moaning outside my window? Like, I love that y'all are having a good time. You know, I do love that. But, okay. So I literally was just looking at a post that I wanted to share with y'all. I'm trying to pull it up, but the post calls out that ICE has 6,200 children in custody, but I want to make sure that I'm being accurate, and so I'm trying to find it, and of course I can't. So, in Easton, Maryland, this morning, a man was taken from a gas station, and this was reported from ICE out of from People Over Papers, and it was reported to iceout.org, which is an organization that you should absolutely be following if you are not already. I'm so glad that you're here, Charlotte. Hello. What are y'all going to be reading during these wonderful sprints? Oh my goodness, am I never going to see this post again? See, this is what I get for not bookmarking. All right, I'm going to try and find it one more time. And if not, we will talk about it at a later date because we don't need to necessarily talk about it right now, but it must be spoken about. Very, very important. It's Gone Midnight. I was really surprised to see you. Pleasantly surprised. Okay, I found it. So this post, you can read it at ICE Out of Airports, ICE Out of Twin Ports on Instagram. This is what it looks like. 6,200 kids have been detained inside internment camps during Trump's second run in office. 6,200 kids have been detained during this presidency from the administration that loves children so much. 6,200 children from the administration that's so against abortion and so against mistreating children. 6,200 children have been detained inside of internment camps during Trump's administration, during Trump's presidency. Since he took office last January, an average of 226 kids have been held captive inside ICE internment camps every day. And Trump wants this number to be even higher. On April 3rd, he submitted a budget request to Congress that would fund up to 30,000 family unit beds. 30,000 family unit beds. Children have reported that the food, this is exactly great timing for this comment. The food is inedible, the water isn't potable, and makes kids sick. Medical emergencies go ignored, abuse is rampant, contagious diseases like COVID-19, RSV, and measles spread unchecked. These kids have been detained for several months, separated from friends, pets, school, family. Many have developed depression, anxiety, self-harm behaviors, and other disorders due to the cruelty they've endured. This kind of trauma can cause lifelong consequences. All the while, executives at for-profit prison companies, CoreCivic and GEO Group, are ringing in record-breaking profits. Revenue earned by keeping children, 6,200 children, in cages. The second thing I want to post before we move into a sprint is on the same page. DHS has stopped all internal oversight of ICE internment camps and excessive use of force by ICE officers. DHS has stopped all internal oversight of ICE internment camps and excessive use of force by ICE officers, citing the ongoing government shutdown is the reason. The DHS's internal watchdog has stopped all oversight. The camps of the Office of the Person in Charge of Internal Oversight at the DHS, who's Joseph Kufari, confirmed they have over 650 active investigations, 60 audits, 20 inspections, and received more than 20,000 complaints per year. And now 85% of those audits are on pause. Which means that for those who are struggling with this language, which is valid, it's very complex. The translation, right, is the DHS has stopped all investigation into ICE camps and officer abuses. Those investigations have stopped, which means that ICE can now break the law as much as they would like, like they have been. You know what I'm saying? So those are the two pieces of news that we are going to, yes, perfect, exactly. Unchecked, unimaginable power. And we know like who these officers are, right? Like we know that people who have good intentions are not signing up to be a part of this this institution. We know that children are dying in these camps, being assaulted, abused in these camps. So with that all being said, we are going to move into a reading sprint. How long do you want our sprint to be for? And let me know what you're reading for these sprints. Y'all know that I'm going to be reading We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. I do intend on reading nonfiction for these sprints, but I just finished a good cry about my grandma because today is her birthday week. She would have been 80 years old this week. And I need, I can't do nonfiction right now. So, hey, what's up, boo? So this is the author who I will be reading for Fuck ICE reading sprints. I think it should be pretty obvious why ICE does not want us reading this author. And I'm very excited and very proud to be reading this book, which I'm quite enjoying. If you want to see the news recap, we literally just finished our news recap. I'm so sorry. If you want to see the news recap, watch the last probably 5 minutes of this stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. I miss her. Miss my lady. I'm finishing Lakota Woman. It has so many parallels to our current situation. Happy birthday to your grandmother. Thank you. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. 45 minutes sounds amazing. Okay, who's going to do my math? Oh, if we do 45 minutes, then we just, okay. Read a book ICE doesn't want you to read until 00. So we're just gonna hop into this first sprint. On the hour, I will unmute. We'll see if I can find my cute little sprint bell. So read as much as you can. I'm gonna grab some water, maybe some protein, and I'll see you in a little bit. Break. What's up, y'all? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. That was the end of our first reading sprint of today's reading sprints. Very exciting. I thought I read far more than I did on that sprint. I actually only read 10 pages, but they were 10 incredible pages. Incredible pages. The writing is so vivid and beautiful. Like every word is well placed. I love the celebration of varying skin colors, drastically different skin colors. I love how painstakingly the world has been built. It's phenomenal. I played with Nookie a little bit. She wanted me to toss the tennis ball for her. And then I put some dinner in the quick pot to prep. Oh, goodbye, friend. Goodbye, friend. Thank you for staying as long as you did and for being here. We really appreciate you as always. It was good to see you. Definitely brought a big smile to my face. It's 1 a.m., so I have to bail. But read 2 essays in the Good Immigrants, which is incredible. I love to hear that. Hope the rest of the stream goes okay. Thank you. Oh, not me yawning. Okay, so Charlotte said before our last sprint started that they're going to be reading either Dream Count or The Arc of the Heirs, which I believe The Heirs is by Farida Abike Iyamide. Is that the name of the author? Let me know if I'm correct. Oh, yes. Not me filling up my water, but having zero sips out of it. So I'm killing it. Coming in late with my Afghani takeout. What's good, everyone? I know that's right. Hey, I like to hear that shit. Perfect. Reading Afghani takeout. What? Bringing Afghani takeout to the Fuck Ice reading sprints. Why was that so hard for my brain to say? Fresh water is so good. It's so good. Y'all know, man, I can't say it's my favorite book of all time anymore, but man, beloved. I wanted to come in and speak. There's an opera tonight. Hey, y'all. So I'm on my break at work. Have fun for me. Absolutely. Absolutely will do. It is so good to see you as always. Assuming you're still rocking with us, but I'm glad. Yes, on April 17th, Abuela would have been 80 years old. So what date is that? On Friday. Wow, Abuelita's birthday is Friday. So Monday, today is the start of her birthday week. I got her 3 bouquets of flowers. She gets 7 gifts, 1 gift a day, and the flowers were the first of her gifts. Not me just realizing I don't have a candle lit. I'm messing up. I need to go light a candle for grandma and for victims of ICE as well. Hey, I'm sick and won't be reading. No, poor baby. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I truly am. I hate to hear that. But I'm glad that you're here. Happy birthday, Weekend Weather. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta go light some candles. Finish my book. Fuck yes. I'd love to hear that. Wait to go get dinner. Thank y'all for hosting. Good luck and stay safe. Marvelous. Love to hear it and appreciate it. I hope you stay safe as well. All right, mechanic bounced. Yes. Okay, you know what's funny? So people who've been rocking with my channel for a minute know that I have been reading this book since it released. I think this has been on 7 TBRs easily. It's that being said, every time I pick it up, I read a bunch of it and then I put it down and then I don't go back to it for like a year and a half. So it's taken me 5 years to get to page 238. And I don't know why I ever like fail to pick it back up when I put it down, because there's no way this book doesn't get 5 stars for me. It's mad good. For those of you who are not familiar, this is the cover. Like, this is the cover. I know that's right. It's incredible. I love it. Yes, it's by her and incredible. She's one of my new autobiographies. I love this. It's so fucking cute. Yes. Not that making me so happy. We and the Flame has been on my TBR for we could have sworn you had read it. Maybe we just had talked. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, we all are being garbage at reading this book. We all need to get on it. All of us. Hey, Autumn. What's good? Wait, what? I'm trying to put the... There we go. Hey. What is good, friends? Hello. I love the lo-fi girl icon. And in case anybody is wondering, like, what I'm listening to while reading, I'm over here dancing to black classic music from 60s to the 70s playlist. And right now the song is If This World Were Mine by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Y'all know that I don't really much care for music as a whole, because it overstimulates me, but I'm trying to listen to music my mother loved and grew up with, just as something I'm doing for my grief work and therapy, and keeping her alive and with me, because my mother played music 24/7, and it just makes me feel more like she's alive if I also play music 24/7. So it's funny, because for somebody who doesn't like music, I certainly am listening to a lot of it. Yes, look, we were literally just talking about how a bunch of us in the chat and myself are trash for not reading this book, not getting to it. Why am I itching? Okay, so I don't know if I told y'all, but I have chicken shawarma thighs in the my mother's what's it called, instant pot right now, and I put a potato in there, and then I'm gonna add some spinach in a minute. Spinach minute. I'm excited. I was vibing to a sick remix of Liberian Girl by Michael Jackson. I feel y'all. I'm playing the music that my loved ones like. Yes, I'm going. If you have time, send it to me, because Michael Jackson was her favorite artist. And one of his songs was just on this playlist, and it was a Jackson 5 song. But I am trying to kick the feeling of guilt for the feeling of guilt. Ooh, the crockpot's done. Instant Pot. For not listening to his music with her more. So it would help me feel good if you sent that to me, because it helps me on that mission. Okay, let's do another sprint. I gotta go put my spinach on and check on the chicken. And I would say that we would buddy read, because I love buddy reading. So we should buddy read something else, because I'm gonna try and finish this. I'm already 228 pages in. Well, if you start now, yes, I feel like actually we can make it work, but you would have to catch up, and don't be mad if I finish it first. But I also feel like I really only get to read on my sprints. So maybe, yes. I really do love buddy reads. They keep me focused, and I'm annotating the shit out of this book, partially because I don't have anybody to talk about it with. So I would be down. Oh, is that why my phone buzzed? I was like, yay, somebody loves me. Yeah, Charlotte loves me. Hey. Okay, let's do another sprint. You might see me disappear so that I can work on my food, but I'm going to be spending the majority of the sprint reading. Do we want to do... Sorry, I'm doing math. How long of a sprint do we want to do? Because, well, if we went to 0-0, it would be 50. But is that too long of a sprint for y'all? Let me know. Let me know. Oh my gosh. While y'all are thinking, I'm gonna go check on the chicken. No, I feel like we can do a 50-minute sprint. We can do it. Who's up for a 50-minute sprint? I feel like we can do it. We can do it. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Just so happy that we're sprinting. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. It's been a rough day emotionally. And it just means a lot to have each of you here. So thank you. I'm really grateful. Okay. What am I thinking about? Oh, yes. Okay. Read a book ICE doesn't want you to read until settle. Break. What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Welcome back. That marks the end of our second sprint. Yay! We read 20 pages. Yes, because, 21 pages. Lots of annotating was done, and this sprint, hella action in this book. We had some character reveals. We met new characters, and then those characters dropped truth about other characters, and then certain characters started fighting, and that's what I'm in the middle of reading. And y'all, it's good. I'm annotating the fuck out of this book, really enjoying it. Like, just every single line of this book, not literally, but look how much of this page I underlined. I basically underlined this entire page. You know what I'm saying? Because just all of this is important and none of it feels missable. Y'all feel me, right? I got to eat my food. I cooked. I ate. I still have another piece of shawarma left over. I'm thinking of using that for a burrito later. That's going to be good. So in terms of where I am, yes. Period. I read a couple chapters of Freshwater and may or may not have bought the ebook for We Hunt the Flame. I know that's right. Precisely. We love to hear that. Oh, it's so good. All right, let me stick a bookmark in it so I don't lose where I am. I think I said 248, right? 258. Look at that. I'm gonna finish that book this month. We are. Griffin and we're gonna finish this book this month. All right, it's y'all turn. How did your sprints go? Give me the tea. Let me know how they were. I'm going to work out later, and I'm very excited. After these sprints wrap up, I'm going to complete editing on a couple reels that I filmed today and post those. Very excited about that. And then I'll get to go back to editing on my current YouTube vlog. Because I'm kind of behind on my vlogs. I have like 4, maybe 4 is a bit dramatic, but at least 2 that are actively filmed that I just gotta edit. I did a book buzz video that I have to edit. So I'm behind on my footage. But I'm catching up. The pact is sealed. We love the drama. I might go put my sweater on. It's getting chilly. Wow, look at me doing good things. I ate dinner. I had a protein shake earlier. Look at me eating. All right, filming, getting things done. The one thing I didn't get to do today was post books on Pango. I really wanted to do that. So, but this to-do list that I made for myself earlier is, I did everything on it except for jaw exercises. So I don't know. I feel like I've been beasting. I'm very proud of myself. So I'm gonna let y'all tell me how your collective sprints were, and then I'm gonna go grab my sweater that's over there because I'm cold. Hey, Autumn. Lucky. Look. Lucky bear. Lucky the cookie. All right. I'm gonna miss my mama, so I had to bring her over. Getting her over all this hair is gonna be difficult. Oh, look at me. Hey. There we go. There we go. Nikki. Y'all, this book is inspiring me to create. We're trying to remember what you're reading. What are you reading? Ooh, okay, so The Heirs is inspiring Charlotte to create. Tell us why, if you feel like it. And what form of creation? Are we talking about writing? Are we talking about drawing? I know you are very talented at both. I'm trying to slowly pour protein powder into this water without spilling it all over my desk. Could I simply get up and get a tablespoon or a spoon or something? Yes, I could, but that would be far too logical. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather exert even more energy into doing whatever the fuck I'm doing now than to simply getting up and getting an appropriate utensil. You know, because of who I am as a person. Not me trying to. This is the cap. This is the cap to this. This is the cap to this. Okay. We're doing great. Oh, hit myself. Okay, is there enough protein in that? I feel like I need a little more, but I don't want to go through that again. And yet here I go. Persisting. Oh God. Okay. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. I'm working out later with my friend. He wakes up around midnight and lets me into his gym, and I definitely need to weightlift today because I have been sad. I've been sad and not happy. I just miss my parents, you know? And weightlifting is the healthy medium that we're going to use for our grief, okay? Okay? I might switch to an audiobook so that I can do some art. You better. Just kidding. You do whatever you feel safe and happy doing. I just watched some Camp Cretaceous because it's one of my comfort shows, which in Nkechi is always like, Nat, how is that a comfort show for you? The reason is simple. Dinosaurs are present. That is so fucking cute. We went to a museum in North Carolina. I got to see some dinosaurs. Haven't heard of Camp Cretaceous, but that's freaking badass. I gotta look that up because, yes. Found family is very comforting. And it's funny that you say that because I've been thinking about slipping in an episode of Hannibal tonight because I really need some comfort. And I know what I'm struggling when I'm thinking about watching Hannibal. Like, that's usually like when my body is craving comfort, which means something is off, you know? Not always, but a lot of the times. The good news is Hannibal always gets me right. Farita's dedication in the Heirs is to the burnt out gifted kids. And y'all, I'm in this photo. Type shit, bro. I feel that. I love it. Who is y'all's favorite dinosaur? I really like Stegosauruses because they're short and stocky. Like me. How, right? I'm gonna make sure I'm thinking of, yeah. the Stegosaurus, and then what was, the Triceratops. Triceratops were cool. Bronchiosaurus, I just love dinosaurs, man. Which other ones? I thought raptors were cool. Very cool creatures, very smart. Now I'm looking at dinosaurs. Okay, I need to stop. Brachiosaurus. Fucking awesome. The world is so cool. I actually read today. No, I watched a reel today where this man talked about the largest dinosaur that ever existed, and it was a dinosaur I actually had not heard of before at all. It was a video about so this guy's Instagram is one where people will ask him insane questions and he will logic his way or math his way to the answer just because he's really sharp. So this was about someone was theorizing whether or not a tornado could pick up the largest dinosaur, or if the largest dinosaur, because the largest dinosaur was huge, but it had a really long, skinny neck. And so they were like, would it be able to stay on the ground? And basically the answer is no, largely because that long, skinny neck was full of vertebra that essentially was hollow. So the neck was, in effect, very, very fragile and not as mobile as we may assume. Fucking cool. I'm looking for the critter. My bestie is a paleontologist, and their favorite is Anomalocaris. So I love that one because it reminds me of them. That's so sweet. This form of consideration is the highest form of love. I'm so scared to look this up. I was just looking up a prehistoric roach the other day, and I really wish I hadn't. But no, I'm gonna look it up. I need to know. Okay, what was it called? Anomalocaris. I knew better, and I still looked it up. I still looked it up. They are kind of cute. Like, they're not like it's my fault. Like, it's not horrific. You know what I'm saying? It's just I was expecting something more adorable. Like an adorable critter. But we meant closer to, and that makes total sense. Total sense. If I woke up and that was in bed with me, I would, I would be like, you know what? Just take me out. Take me the fuck out. I gotta sorry. Anything to give me a break from how dead inside I am, honestly. What was that called? Anomalocaris. Okay. I have used up my curiosity for the day. I have all of them. Should we watch that? Should we watch The Land Before Time on the Patreon? I think we should. We still have to watch Bring It On. I literally have the stream set up and everything. We just have to do it. Okay, period. Yes, because there's no way I can get through that movie alone. My mom used to put that on for me all the time as a kid, partially because I begged. So I still want to eat one of those star leaves. As a kid, I hated the part, like, it's not a spoiler because it happens in the beginning, but I hated the part where the mom died. Like, I hated it. And as a kid, I always hated when the mom, like those scenes of mom deaths. So now, hey, my intuition was spot on. It sucks for sure to experience. I would love to watch that with y'all. Okay, so we got to watch Bring It On and we got to watch The Land Before Time. We definitely need a movie night soon. That movie series was my childhood, and it's the reason I tried to eat leaves. Because the movies made them look so tasty. Dude, I'm crying, CJ. CJ was like, it's not a spoiler because the movie's so old. As I was reading it, I dissociated because I instantly started like tasting a leaf in my mouth, and I was like, yeah, bro, that's rough. I can see why I don't remember that was gonna go, but yeah, no, I can see why you remember that experience. Okay, let's do another sprint. How long should we sprint for this time? I want to do at least, like, I would like to do like 3 more sprints, but I need to get back to doing other YouTube stuff. So let's make this our final sprint of this week's Fuck Ice readathon, reading sprints. Next week at 11 a.m. CST on Sunday. Wait, so this week on Sunday at 11 a.m. CST, we will be doing these same reading sprints. Thank you for accommodating the time change because I couldn't host them yesterday. So let's do a final sprint. Final sprint. Read something I wouldn't want you to read. And we're just going to go until the hour. So that's 40 minutes, technically 42 minutes. And then we will part ways. Until next time. Break. Hello, friends. What's up, y'all? That marks the end of our final reading sprint of this week's Fuck Ice reading sprints. Technically, we will have another sprint this very week, just on Sunday at 11 a.m. CST. I killed it in these sprints. I made dinner, I hung out with y'all, and I read over 50 pages of We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. Cheers all around. And I don't know if Griffin is still here, but I'm going to be pausing on page 278 until you get closer. Where I have paused is a really good spot for me to take a break, and it will give me time to catch up on bits of the book that I didn't annotate because those scenes had me in a chokehold and I could not be bothered to annotate while they were unfolding. Whew, because man, this is good. This is real good. Okay, so, oh my goodness, welcome. I'm so glad that you made it though. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes. If any have recs for me to read for immigrants of color, let me know. I think that a really good one is, honestly, anything by Akwaeke Emezi would be an incredible choice. You could read, what is the name of the book? Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite freaking books. It's Against the Loveless World. You could read that. Phenomenal work. So many incredible books. I am excited that we've completed another round of these sprints. Thank you to everybody who made it either to this sprint or who are watching this sprint back in the future. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for caring about what's happening. We can't stop talking about the crimes that the Trump administration, and ICE are committing against people, human beings. Like we said at the start of the sprint, there are over 6,200 children sitting in these concentration centers, right? 6,200 children. So we can't forget. We can't slow down. Against the Loveless World is incredible. It's so good. Also love Salt Houses by Hala Al-Yan. I have not read that one. I believe it is on my want to read on Goodreads though. I also want to thank y'all for wishing my abuelita a happy heavenly birthday week. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, those of you who came to support me. It's really appreciated. I am going to talk to y'all very, very soon. I hope that you are safe and happy and that you do something good for yourselves. If not tonight, then tomorrow.